neutral opinion. Subscribe. The news of the passing of the chairman of Access Holdings, Herbert Wigwe, and his family was a national tragedy to many Nigerians. As his family, friends, and a lot of Nigerians keep preparing for his final burial ceremony to bid him farewell, a gist you need to hear came from a source saying that Herbert Wigwe's family has barred the Rccg from attending the burial ceremony of Herbert Wigwe and his family. Rumors has it that the Rccg, especially the City of David Parish of Lagos, has been warned by the family to stay off his burial ceremony. According to online opinions, their reason is not too far from the lavish birthday ceremony that was done by the wife of the pastor of the parish where Herbert Wigwe was attending. Not just attending, but being a great support and backbone to before his death. The wife of the pastor of the parish, Mrs. Siju Iluyomade, celebrated her 60th birthday ceremony in a very lavish occasion, just days after the passing of Herbert Wigwe and his family, his wife and son, unfortunately in a helicopter crash in the United States. According to the City of David Parish, Herbert Wigwe has done a lot for the church, including placing their choir members on salary. He was said to have also adopted a lot of children, being a great philanthropist in the church, partnering with the church to do a lot of projects, also facilitating loans for their church projects with zero interest. It, however, came as a shock to many to see that this same group of people would be celebrating joyfully with the high and mighty in the society just days after Wigwe, his son, and his wife died in an unfortunate incident in the United States of America, when so many will be thinking that the parish where he attended should at least honor him by mourning him for and sympathizing with his family, especially his father, his mother, and the rest of his children that he left behind in their times of mourning this irreplaceable loss from the family. In that birthday party, Flavor, a secular musician, was said to have performed instead of the popular gospel musicians that we know in Nigeria, owing to the fact that this is a pastor's wife. One would have expected that one of the gospel artists we have will be considered, and Masquerade were also said to have performed in the party. Although a lot of people came up to defend the choice of the pastor's wife to go on with the birthday celebration, saying the whole event might have been planned out even before the unfortunate incident which led to the death of Herbert Wigwe, his son, and his beautiful wife happened, and of such they couldn't call off the birthday ceremony but just to mark it and face the reality at hand. Why are people so particular about this Rccg parish? And why is it being alleged that the family has banned the parish and Rccg from attending his burial ceremony? Herbert Wigwe was a faithful member of the church where Siju's husband pastored. And that's the Rccg parish named City of David in Victoria Island, Lagos. Herbert Wigwe, whose father is also a redeemed pastor, was not just a member despite his busy schedules. Anytime he was in Lagos while he was alive, he doesn't miss the Sunday service and other activities. And beyond that, he also supported the church with resources and helped in the growth of the City of David parish. As a billionaire, which you know he is, he was one of the biggest tithe payers in the parish. And you know his monthly tithes will run into millions of naira, which is enough to support any church. The city of David has one of the finest structures in Nigeria, and was reported that Herbert Wigwe was very instrumental to the building when the project was still on. Herbert Wigwe was among those that God used to make this become a reality. He was not just in the building committee, he was the chairman of that committee. When the building project started, he was not just the chairman. He pulled everything he could to ensure that donations came from left, right, and center, including from himself, his wife, Chizoba, who died later with him, and also facilitating loans for them without interest when they ran out of funds for the project. In order to support the project financially, apart from what he had done earlier, he went on as the CEO of Access Bank Holdings to pay for 2 office spaces for the bank. He paid 5 months' rent for 2 office spaces. It was also alleged that 2 weeks before he died, he had to bail out the church with an interest-free loan of 1 billion naira when Access banks were on them to pay back the loan they had collected earlier. If this news is true that RCCG is banned from attending the burial, do you think the family will be making a good decision?